Hey guys, good evening, afternoon, practically evening. It's November 16th. It's about 4 p.m. I'm gonna do another random questions tag. I was tagged again by this Pinay New Yorker. Um, I'm gonna apologize for my stuffiness. I've been sick for the past couple of days. Actually, it's just now the third day that I just took a shower. I've been stanking for the past 2 days. I've been out of it. So anyway, so same drill as last. I'm gonna go ahead and list all those below that I hope they can do the same. Same random questions tagged. And here we go. First question is: when you're leaving the house, what is the thing you can't live without? Fairly easy one. Uh, that is my cell phone, and of course my wallet, because my wallet is where your cash is here in the Philippines. You're always gonna need some kind of cash in your wallet because there are no ATM debit cards here in majority of the businesses or anything like that. Don't bring a whole lot, just a little bit, just enough to get through the day or through the week or whatever. And the other thing is a cell phone. I cannot leave the house without my cell phone. It is like going out without underwear on. So that's how essential those two things are that I can't live without when leaving the house. What are you doing? Come on, out. Go outside. Daddy's doing something. Come on, go back later. Number two. When is the last time you cried? The last time I cried, it's hot in here, was back in 2012 when my father passed away. February 2012 when my father passed away. So, and moving on to number three. What will you say to your ex? To my ex, what? Ex boss? My ex girlfriend? Ex, I assume means ex girlfriend. Uh, how you like me now? No, just kidding. I never really think about these kind of things. What would I say to my sex? Hi, my sex, my ex. I would probably say hi, hello, how you doing? How you been? Good to see you again. All right. Hope to see you again. Bye. Later. See you around. Question number four. Four. What is the best memories that give you smile when you reminisce? I I didn't go over these questions prior. I'm just going through these questions now, so I'm kind of stumped here. I would have to say when we first arrived back in the 80s, and we were still about 8, 9, 10, 11, going places with my mom and dad. Usually, most times it would be like the flea market in San Jose, the flea market, things like that. That was the time where life was still kind of simple, not as complicated, and not as, just leave it at that, complicated as it did progress to as the years went by. So every time I think of my childhood up to my pre-adolescent years with my parents, and how we just used to be a real tight knit family, the five of us. It really, until now, it brings us a smile, in not only in my face but also my heart. And that's just one of the things that I always remember and cherish. Um, that I hope to instill with my own children as they grow up. Okay, and number five is, what is your recent obsession? I would have to say YouTube. I That's the only thing I can think about. Is I don't watch. I could honestly say I don't watch any more TV. I mean, I don't want to say I completely don't watch any more TV, but I'm more on YouTube than I am on the on this TV set over here. Yeah, obsession. I don't really get addicted to things as easily, as much, like probably compared to others. But uh, my answer is gonna have to be YouTube and vloggers and you know I watch YouTube to watch other vloggers. So I guess that's my obsession as of now. What is your greatest fear? Failure. That is my greatest fear. Is failure. To tell you honestly, and of course, along with the failure is uh, hoping that all my family members are always and will be okay and in good health. Other than that, really no fear. Heights or anything like that. Ghosts, people, especially not people. Yeah. So just basically those two things. When you say, "What are you afraid of, Lester?" First two things that come into my mind, and then I feel personally, deep in my heart, is failure, and you know I always pray for the safety of all my family. Uh, so that's the answer to that. Number 7. What is your zodiac sign? I am a Scorpio. My birthday is actually in a couple of days, but you know, don't make a big stink out of it because I don't. I honestly forget how old I am most days. Really, I'm not even joking. Sometimes when I'm filling out something, I'm like, ask me what my age is. I'm like, to my wife, how old am I? I don't know anymore. I forget. Seriously, I'm not even joking. I don't think about my birthday or my age anymore. I just don't. It's just not that. I guess I don't want to say important. I mean, I thank the good Lord every year for each and every year that He gives me. With my family, but I really don't think anymore more of how old I am and things like that. Normal day. So, what is the next question? Something you are thankful for. Of course, the obvious answer. I'm thankful for my kids, for my wife, and all the other blessings that He has provided, that the good Lord has provided. Very, very, very thankful for all of that. And the life that we have, you know. So yeah, and number 9, question 9. Last person you wanted to hit in the face. I have an answer to that, but I don't want you guys to hate me after this. So I'll probably refrain from answering that. It's just ever since moving here in a PI, there's been a lot of people that I want to hit in the face. So let's just not go there. Number 10. If you could bring back the time, what would you change? Good question. I think of this often. Sometimes on Facebook I mess around. I put on my post. Does anyone know of any time machine for sale? Because if I had a time machine really seriously, and if I could go back in time, I would go back to the years where I was probably during my high school years, where I could have probably done a little bit better, focused a little bit more in my academics. So maybe I could have gotten a scholarship rather than owing in school loans. So don't ask me how much, but yeah, I'm a school loans person, so that I'm still paying off every month. So that's what I think. So to hopefully have done a little bit more better in high school, get better grades, SAT scores to get into a, a college with a scholarship, rather than having to have paid for it. So, and what is the other things that I could change? The other thing that I would change is previous uh, business decisions that was made back then. Okay. Anyhow, I don't want to go into detail in regards to that. Next question. Who has made the largest impact on your life? Jeez, I wish I should have gone through these questions first. Uh, uh, biggest impact on my life? I've a lot of people that's entered my life that I've looked up to. Past and present. Not, I don't really put any one person on the pedestal. So I guess anybody that I cross paths with, usually a older role model that I could see that this person knows what he or she's talking about. Yeah, I always kind of look up to this person, not just one person, because you can learn a lot from older people, especially a lot of older successful business people. So, like what they said, if you want to be successful yourself, do what other successful people do. So, back California, I had a lot of role models in regards to that. Not just one. Yeah, not I don't really put just one person on a pedestal. A lot of people that I've come across had some kind of impact in my life in one way or another. So I thank God for all of them. All right. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grow up? Jeez, I wanted to be a lot of things, but what I really wanted to be was a international businessman. But of course that didn't happen. And if all else failed, I really, a lot of times I thought about and imagined about being a fighter pilot. That's why I like the movie Top Gun so much. But apparently, in order to be a fighter pilot, from what I know and from based on my readings, you gotta have the good eyesight. So, right there from the get go. All right, next question. What was your most? I assume that says most embarrassing moment. Let me go back here. What was your most embarrassing moment? Hey, I think it was just this morning when I went to the shop down the street, this electrical shop, because a fuse blew in my car, and the to the radio. I couldn't get to the fuse, so I had to go to the electrical shop. So as I stepped out of my car, and there was some loose gravel, loose dirt, and I kind of stumbled a little bit, and people saw that and were like, "Oh shit!" So I don't know. I guess that was an embarrassing moment, recent embarrassing moment. Number 14. Random fact about yourself. Random fact about myself. These are tough questions, man. Woo. Random questions about myself. Random facts about myself. I don't hate me for this. I don't really like videoke. Unlike most Filipinos, when they're partying and doing things, they like videoke and the noise and stuff. Me, I don't like it. When I'm with in a gathering setting, uh, especially if it's a dinner party or whatever party, unless it's a videoke party, then it's fine. But then if it's like a, a gathering where it's meant to be a social gathering where you're talking and mingling and chit chatting, and then you're gonna mix in like, oh bakit ba, and blasting, then I don't like that. It's annoying. It's good to have videoke, but keep the volume down, moderate. It's not like don't let the videoke take over the entire event. And if it was just up to me, I would have no videoke, because I like to hear the person that I'm talking to in front of me rather than having to yell all the time over the sound of the videoke to a person that's just a foot in front of me or two. You guys get what I'm saying? Unless it's a oh, let's go to the KTV bar, where it's expected that it's gonna be a videoke party. That's fine. But if you're gonna throw in videoke with just any random occasion, then nah, videoke does not apply all the time. And I'm really more of a peace and quiet type of person. Talking, some productive conversation rather than just some wild It's nonsense. I think, my opinion. Sorry, but that's just me. But what do I know? Lastly, number 15. As your age right now, what is the greatest lesson you've learned about life? I ask this question to myself every day. As I'll be a year wiser in a couple of days. As a person becomes older, what becomes more important? Time or money? Time in this world, time with your family, time with your kids, or money at hand. Sometimes that's some of the things I think about. Way it feels way when during my early 20s, 30s, I was really I'm hungry. I was really hungry. I was doing everything under the sun as far as how to make money, how to be an entrepreneur and things like that. And I'm still hungry, but at this point in time in my age, I don't want to say I gave up, but it's kind of one of those things where I just want to kind of slow down, because I feel like that I don't want to put myself through the rat race again, especially now. That's not what we came here to the Philippines for. If I wanted my life to remain that way, then we probably would have stayed in the United States and California, and I would have probably continued to to hustle and grind back there. So, did I answer the question right, or did I totally give you guys a left field answer? As your age right now, what is the greatest lesson you've learned in life? Yeah, I guess I gave you guys a semi-correct answer, huh? What's more important as person ages, time or money? Uh, we'll see. So, again, apologies. I had nothing scripted, nothing rehearsed. You'll always be looking up here from time to time. I'm not looking at answers, I'm looking at the questions. Because I have another cell phone up there that I posted the questions at, so I can scroll up and down and look what the questions are. For all of you that have the time to do these random question tags, please go ahead and do so. And if not, well understood. So I'm gonna list you guys down there, and those are not listed again that who watch me on a normal basis. You go ahead and feel free to do one. And if you don't do videos, go ahead and put in the comments down below, and just answer them. Go through the same questions and answer them. And I want to thank all the new subscribers that I received the past couple of days. You guys rock. So that's it for now. All right, guys. Take care.